Back at the finals of the ECC in Antwerp, John McEnroe, currently ranked number 2 in the world, a spot that he is not used to, playing the number 1 ranking player, Ivan Lendl, who beat him so soundly there. There's Tatum O'Neal sitting a couple of rows up in the stands.
15, no.
Lendl thought that ball was wide.
Lendl wants to know why the center service linesman has not been changed as well. Let's listen.
Why don't you change his man? He made 2 mistakes like this one before it, so why don't we change him also?
Change all the lines.
Sorry?
You cannot change all the lines now.
I'm not asking for all lines, I'm asking for that one.
Lendl's mad because they changed one linesman earlier at McEnroe's request after 2 bad calls they felt. And this poor guy in the middle, he wishes he was home having a sandwich.
It's such a tough spot.
You know, Barry, there's no more thankless job in all of sport than a tennis linesman.
So true. You do a perfect job and nobody says a word. You miss 1 call over 4 hours.
And Lendl goes here with a topspin lob, but he mishits it. And John overhits the half volley. Lendl was there covering it.
15 all. 3rd game, 2nd set.
God, that's a great serve to the outside. Changed his wrist at the last moment and changed the direction. Now watch that serve again. Well, you can't see quite there. You can see it. Snaps it out. The last second he can change it rather than hooking it into the backhand.
14, 15.
That serve drives you nuts. It's like a knuckleball pitcher.
What's so tough about a left-hander, Donald, you start leaning a little bit to the backhand, and then suddenly that ball goes out to your forehand, and it's 20 feet away from you. It's a long way out there. McEnroe, 40-15, game point. Same serve again.
McEnroe.
Identical serve out wide to that forehand as John McEnroe. Still on top of things here, looking so much sharper and more relaxed and rested than he did at that U.S. Open final. His lifestyle has changed a bit, Donald. He's living now a lot more in Malibu. Bought Johnny Carson's house out there, and I think he seems to enjoy that California lifestyle.
Groovy, man, groovy.
I knew you'd say something like that.
He certainly is enjoying this match a lot more than he did the U.S. Open, and he's playing a lot better.
2 games all, 2nd set. McEnroe has the 1st set, 6-1. Lendl looks like he's getting into this match at this point.
The real issue is, can he break serve? And boy, that Love 40 game the last time around looms large.
Love.
30 love. Ivan Lendl looking very tough on that forehand.
And Lendl said, "Welcome to the world of volleying. What great hands. Nobody thinks he can volley, but watch this." Half volley, sits up. Now John comes in, goes right at Lendl. And look at those hands. He knocks it off, cross court for a winner. Best wide.
14,
Boy, the tennis has been great so far.
Isn't that fantastic? Both players hitting the ball as well as they can. Lendl hitting with much more pace, however. Donald, I'd say he hits the ball 20-30% harder all the time than McEnroe does. Still game point for Lendl, 40-15. That's wide.
40-30.
Beautiful return, John guessing right, using the pace of Lendl.
And now, is there any way, after being up 40-love, that he could somehow get in trouble on his own serve?
We'll find out after this point. 40-30. There's the sawdust in the right pocket of Lendl. The Argyle diamond shirt that he wears often in blue. John's got it.
Game, Lendl.
Great try from McEnroe, but too much power from Ivan Lendl. Lendl holds serve. He leads 3-2. We're going to pause now from a word from your local cable systems. As Lendl held serve after some trouble in that last game, he leads 3-2. Second set, John McEnroe won the first set 6-1. It is a 3 out of 5 set match. McEnroe to serve in the 6th game of the second set. Miss hit off the backhand there as McEnroe continues to serve well. We're having some technical problems with our pictures at the moment. We're working on it. 15-love McEnroe.
And there's a world of difference between whether Lendl's returning that first serve or the second serve of McEnroe's. He really gets a shot at that second ball. And he puts John under a lot of pressure.
To me, Donald, Lendl looks like he's loosening up here in this second set. He's nailing the ball a lot more on top than he was in that first set. He barely got to the ball in the first set.
He's moving a little better right now. And when John misses the first serve, he really feels he's got to play on the second. Miss hit.
That ball almost went out of the entire playing area. Went right off the top of Lendl's racket. Almost like a double hit. Way over the baseline. And with that big swing, Donald, don't you think there's a tendency for him to do that every once in a while off the forehand?
Certainly off the forehand, Barry, because it's a tremendous backswing that he has and high follow-through. Jeez, McEnroe plays an out ball and hits a winner drop volley.
That kind of shows you the touch he has from over there. That ball just stopped.
You got to see this guy to believe him. What a talent. Double fault. That one hurt.
30-all.
And you wonder why he went for it. He really hit it too flat.
And in that first set, neither player double faulted, and so we have seen very few double faults out here today. John trying to calm down there.
Lendl smells he's got a chance here, 30-all.
There's that 1-2 punch, deep serve, high return, forehand volley for a winner. McEnroe still using that lightly, loosely strung racket, I might say. Somewhere in the high 40s, low 50s pounds per pressure, and Lendl's racket much tighter. You can hear it from up here.
Why does John like it so loose?
I think the touch, the fact that he hits so many of those drop volleys.
Game, McEnroe.
McEnroe gets out of it.
Holding serve, 3-all, second set.
Second set.